Early 1980s, and our father was representing a couple who had been harassed and detained by the police for being an interracial couple. In the course of their harassment, their dog had been taken by the police and left at the local pound. While the charges had been dropped, the couple was expected to pay for the time the dog had been in the pound before they could get the dog back, which they didn't have the funds for. And of course it is ridiculous that people who are doing nothing wrong should have been expected to pay for the release of their dog, who shouldn't have been locked up in the first place, but I digress. The pound had told the couple that if they didn't get their funds together by that Friday, they were going to put the dog down. Now my father was not going to let this happen. That same Friday, he had spent the morning arguing a case in front of the Ninth Circuit. And that afternoon, he rushed to the local judge, pleading with him to sign a writ for stay of execution of dog. Now, the judge took some convincing, but eventually did sign the bombastic paperwork. By this time, it was just about closing at the pound. And the way I always imagined it, my dad arrives with car wheels screeching, hollering, "Stop! I have writ for stay of execution of the dog!" As he walked through the pound to deliver the writ and save the couple's dog, he saw a sweet brown and white pup, also on death row, and fell in love. He adopted that dog on the spot, brought him home, and named him after Judge Kelpie, who saved the client's dog by being willing to sign perhaps one of the more Dr. Seussian documents of his career. And that is how we came to have our first dog, Kelpie.
And finally, we can't celebrate our parents without celebrating their strong and loving partnership. One of the most important elements is evident here today.